My name is Narayanan. I am the country manager for Checkpoint Software Technologies in GCC. I'm responsible for the business in UAE and Qatar. In terms of the threat vulnerabilities in UAE, I would refer to the global statistics where we are starting to see that the trends are towards increase in number of cyber attacks in terms of enterprises across all verticals. So we see on an average of 1,150 attacks on an average per week. And now zooming into GCC, it's exactly the same trends that we see, but in terms of the number of attacks, it's even more than the global average, where we see it's more than 1,200 attacks per enterprise on a weekly basis. So in terms of the top trends that we see, it's more about ransomware, it's about hacktivism, it's about vulnerabilities on cloud misconfigurations, and obviously these are all the trends that we see on a very high level, but obviously each of them has their own connotations in details when we draw. In today's time and age, as I reflected to you, the scale at which the number of attacks that are happening, so it is very important to have a preventive approach when it comes to security, and that's exactly what Checkpoint is offering to customers who are kind of looking for those solutions. Obviously, when it comes to prevention, it's not something that you detect and do a manual operation, but to understand the size and scale, what we are doing is we are kind of using automation and AI technologies to be able to get to the prevention much faster and prevent attacks even before it becomes much more at large scale. So definitely automation and AI are helping in terms of prevention, and prevention is the only solution going forward for organizations to protect themselves, because it cannot be something that can be detected and manually remediated, because the scale at which the lateral movement is happening once an attack happens is too fast, and it would be too time consuming to revert back, and hence technologies need to be deployed to prevent and then completely automate it. It's very well known, and it is one of the key indicators in our report as well, that the cybersecurity skill gap is very huge, and that is also making it very difficult for organizations to kind of secure the enterprises. So this is where we have something called as a Checkpoint Secure Academy, which is kind of a program where we can train university students on the cybersecurity skills. This is part of the initiative that we take, and we have collaborations with multiple universities across the globe. And talking about this region, we are already in discussions with some of the local universities where we can extend those programs so that we can have cybersecurity labs and some kind of simulations and importance about how cybersecurity hygiene has to be, so that the professionals, when they come out to the business, they have the talent and the knowledge. And obviously we have our own official curriculum in terms of taking people through the certified program where they can understand about certain technology projects so that they can enhance their technology skills on that specific domain. For example, if it is firewall, we have a specific program for network security. If it is about cloud, which is something very important to customers because a lot of people are moving to the cloud, so we have some specialized training towards cloud security as well as on the user and access side. So we have dedicated programs to train people and skill them so that they become much more equipped to deploy these technologies and prevent their enterprises from these cyber attacks. The regional strategy is to invest and expand our market reach, basically in terms of how we go and convey this message to the market. So basically what it means is that we are coming out with a new philosophy of 3 C's, which is comprehensive, consolidated, and collaborative security. What basically it means is that there are customers looking at different point solutions. So we are trying to kind of consolidate and then give a comprehensive security portfolio for them. And basically, this is going to be the trend that we are seeing. So from a strategy point of view, we want to take this message to enterprise customers in this market, which Checkpoint is directly doing with their additional investment into the market. But at the same time, we are also working with our channel ecosystem in terms of our channel partners, giving them the same message so that they're able to take it to their customers as well. So this is how we are having a two-pronged strategy where Checkpoint will directly go into the high end of the market and then directly interact with customers, and then involve the Checkpoint channel partners as well to have a much more larger market reach. Very interesting question. Now, obviously, CISOs have a lot of challenges that they are trying to overcome, and obviously, as a cybersecurity global company, we are giving them or addressing their concerns. So basically, I would say it would be in three parts. One, obviously, we talked about already the cyber skills shortage, which is top of CISO's mind. Obviously, they need to train their people, they need to get them skilled. So this is on one side. On the other side, the technology bit as well, because there's been a lot of investment over the years where CISOs have done a lot of point solution investment, but today they are looking at a consolidation approach because they need to have comprehensive visibility across all their asset classes. They need to have better security effectiveness, and this is something that will come based on consolidation, and this is something Checkpoint is in a unique position to offer with our Infinity unified architecture. So basically it kind of gives a consolidation architecture where they can have all these technologies deployed across all these assets but centrally managed, and then they get the visibility. So obviously we are in a prime position to help our customers address these security challenges, both from a technology point of view, and obviously there are new trends that are there in the market, which is the hybrid setup where people still continue to work from home, and the migration to the cloud is always top on customers' agenda. So obviously it brings its own risks, and we have technology as well as architectural approach which can help overcome these challenges as well. Obviously we are talking to CISOs in a very close way to kind of understand what are their priorities for 23 and trying to see how Checkpoint can help them and then help them to kind of get through this journey. Being here in GISEC, we have our own booth in hall number 7, D20. We welcome all our customers and partners to come over to see all what we are evangelizing in terms of solutions at our booth. And it's great to see the excitement, and I would invite you to be part of this excitement and come to our booth in the next days so that we can exchange what we offer to the market and then have a good conversation.